I spent 24 hours testing 3 of the most popular AI tools, and one of them completely changed how I work. The other 2? Not what you'd expect. Stay with me, because the winner is not the one everyone's talking about. AI is everywhere right now. People are using it to make money, automate work, and create content faster than ever. But here's the problem. Most beginners don't know where to start. And even worse, they waste time on tools that sound powerful, but don't actually deliver real results when you try to build something with them. So instead of guessing, I tested 3 AI tools for a full 24 hours. Not just clicking around. Real tasks. Real workflows. Real content creation from start to finish. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one is actually worth your time, and how people are quietly combining all 3 to build full content systems. Here are the 3 tools I tested. First, ChatGPT, the most well-known AI for writing, ideas, and automation. Second, Pictory, an AI video generator built for faceless YouTube channels. And third, Midjourney, an AI image generator known for creating high-quality cinematic visuals. Each tool had a different job, but I didn't test them casually. I gave all 3 the same goal. Create content that could realistically be uploaded to YouTube and actually compete. Something clickable. Something watchable. Something that could make money. And that's where things got interesting. Because each tool didn't just perform differently, it exposed something about how AI actually works in content creation. Let's start with ChatGPT. At first, it feels almost unfair. You type a request, and within seconds you have ideas, scripts, hooks, even full video structures. I asked it to create a YouTube script about making money with AI, and it gave me something usable immediately. But here's what most beginners don't realize. ChatGPT is not a one-click solution. It's a direction tool. If you give it weak input, you get average output. If you give it specific instructions, tone, audience, structure, pacing, it becomes extremely powerful. So I refined the prompt. I told it, beginner audience, high retention structure, real-world examples, simple language but strong hooks. And the result changed completely. The script became structured like a real YouTube video instead of generic AI text. But there's still a limitation. ChatGPT doesn't execute anything. It doesn't build videos. It doesn't design visuals. It doesn't publish anything. It stops at the idea stage. So while it's powerful, it's still just the foundation layer. Now this is where I moved to Pictory. Pictory is built for one thing, turning scripts into full videos automatically. You paste in text, and it generates a full video with stock footage, captions, transitions, and background visuals. On paper, that sounds like a complete content machine. And in some ways, it is. Because within minutes, I had a full video generated from nothing. No editing, no timeline work, no manual cutting. For beginners, that's huge. But then I started noticing something. The visuals didn't always match the message. Sometimes it would use random stock clips that technically fit the topic, but didn't feel intentional. And that's the key issue. Pictory is fast, but it's not creative. It builds videos, but it doesn't understand story the way a human editor does. So you end up with something usable, but not necessarily something that stands out. And that's a big difference if you're trying to grow a channel in a competitive space. Then I moved to Midjourney, and this is where things shifted again. Midjourney doesn't write. It doesn't build videos. It does one thing extremely well: visual generation. I used it to create thumbnails, background scenes, and visual concepts for videos. And the difference compared to stock images was immediate. Instead of generic footage everyone uses, I was getting custom visuals that looked like they belonged in a high-end tech channel. More cinematic, more dramatic, more clickable. For example, instead of a basic AI robot stock image, I could generate a split-screen concept showing success versus failure in AI tools. That alone changes how a viewer reacts before they even click. But Midjourney has its own challenge. You don't just type and get perfect results. You have to learn prompting, lighting, style, composition, mood, all of it matters. So there's a learning curve, but the payoff is high. Now here's where everything connects. Because the real insight from this test isn't which tool is best, it's how they work together. Here's the workflow that actually makes sense. ChatGPT creates the script and strategy. Pictory turns that script into a base video quickly. Midjourney upgrades the visuals so it doesn't look generic. When you combine them, you don't just have AI tools, you have a production system. And most people completely miss this. They try one tool, expect it to do everything, and then assume AI isn't that good. But AI isn't meant to be one tool. It's meant to be a stack. So after 24 hours of testing everything, which one actually works? If I had to pick only one, it's ChatGPT. Because without ideas and structure, nothing else matters. But if you're serious about content creation, the real answer is using all three together. That's where things start to scale. Because you're no longer just making videos. You're building a system that produces content faster than traditional editing ever could. And this is only the beginning. Because once you understand this workflow, you can expand it into automation, content scheduling, and even monetization systems that run almost on autopilot. But that's a deeper breakdown for another video. For now, start simple. Pick one idea, build one workflow, and test it yourself. That's where real progress actually starts. If you want, I can also tighten this to exactly 9:30 pacing for Pictory, or rewrite it to be even more viral with stronger hooks every 20 seconds, or optimize it specifically for YouTube monetization, retention, mid-roll friendly. Just tell me.